Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. God bless you guys all. Dios les bendiga a todos. Whew. Today is a different video, and I'm sitting in my floor right now. As you guys could see by the title, we're expecting a baby number 2. And we're very thankful for God that God has blessed us one more time. So today I'm gonna share, I'm gonna be doing, I think it's much better if I divide it by trimesters. So it would be first trimester, second, and then third. So today is gonna be a little overview of my first trimester, when I found out, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So okay, today I'm currently 13 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow, Friday, I turn 14 weeks. So I'm already in my second trimester. Thank God. But my first trimester, we found out very early. I would say I was like 3 weeks, 3 or 4. And I have, if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have everything written down here so I wouldn't forget. My due date is January 8th, 2021. And I'm so excited because that's Joshua's birthday month the following week, which I think I'm gonna go in earlier. I don't know. It's like a feeling. And we still don't know the gender yet. We find out the 18th. So next week. My sister-in-law, Sammy, she knows the gender. So we're excited for that. So let's start by week 4. We found out that I was pregnant. And that was like around May. I would say like the first week of May. My symptoms, the reason why I did the test, it was very crazy my first trimester. And this is like a lot of information. If you guys don't like these kind of videos, you guys could skip to our other singing videos. I just wanted to do this video. So my symptoms for week 4 were, I was having chest pain, nausea, cramping, and I had spotting. We had to go to the emergency room because of the spotting and the cramping. So I got really scared because as soon as I found out, by my calculations, my period was very irregular, and it wasn't going to be easy for us to get pregnant again. We've been trying for 4 years and nothing had happened until now. So I went into the hospital, and because of all this COVID situation, Josh couldn't go in with me. He was waiting in the car the whole entire time. I went into the ER. They brought me into a room, and I had told them, you know, I'm spotting, having cramping, and according to my calculations, which I thought I was 6 weeks, but I wasn't. So they're like, okay, we're gonna do you an ultrasound to make sure that it's not an ectopic pregnancy, that the pregnancy is there, and we'll do you your Hcg levels. So I was terrified because I was alone. Josh wasn't there. And if I had received the bad news, you know, I had to bear it alone. I couldn't have Josh there with me. So I was crying and crying and crying. So I went into the ultrasound. She did the ultrasound, and the only thing that showed in the ultrasound was this little tiny gestational sac with nothing in it. My heart dropped, and she was like, this is the beginning of a pregnancy, but we don't know for sure if it's gonna be a viable pregnancy, like if it was gonna be progressing. So I just started crying. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, this can't be happening. So she's like, and you're not 6 weeks, you're like less than 4 weeks. You're like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. She's like, maybe that's why we can't see anything, because you can't see anything by that time. So they did the blood work, and my Hcg levels were 3,000. So I called my doctor, because that was a weekend. There weren't nobody in the office, so I had to wait Sunday. Then Monday I called my doctor, and I explained to them the situation, that I went to the emergency room. I needed to do a follow-up. So I went in, that was for my 5th week. I went in for blood work. My Hcg level went up 8,100, and they had me do another ultrasound, and the gestational sac measured 5.5 weeks. They did not see anything yet. So the ultrasound lady, she's like, you know, it's measuring 5.5 weeks. We don't see anything. I need you to come back in a week. So I'm like, oh my God, not again. Like, and I started searching in Google. I started researching, and Google is the worst place you could ever search when you're going through something like that, because it will tell you that you have a blind ovum. I don't know if I'm saying it right, which I think I'm not, but a whole bunch of things. And I'm here like crying. My symptoms though for week 5, again, my boobs hurt, nausea, cramping. I was really tired. I was thirsty. I was really moody and very sensitive. So we go into week 6. I'm like really nervous, because once again, I have to go in alone, because the whole COVID situation, they're not letting anybody besides the patient. So I'm sorry, I went alone. Josh was working. So I had the ultrasound. It was gonna be, I had the ultrasound at the end of week 6, starting week 7. So I was 7 weeks exact the day that I had the ultrasound. Once she did the ultrasound, we saw the baby, the heartbeat. I was like, oh my God, I could not hold my tears. I was crying and crying and crying. The heartbeat was 140. And again, my symptoms were all the same. My boobs hurt, nausea, tired, and I have been very, very moody, like really moody. Like I get triggered easily by any little thing. So that was at the beginning of week 7. Week 7, I felt very tired, that's when the nausea started kicking in really bad during the day, especially at nighttime. During the day, I had to lay down to feel better. But mind you, I have a 5-year-old, so it's very difficult because she wants to play or she just doesn't want to nap. But I gotta deal with it. Week 8, I started feeling very bloated. Nausea was non-stop. Like, it was really, really bad. To the point where I thought I had to run to the bathroom. Excuse me. And I thought that I was gonna like just throw up. And I would sit there with toilet paper, like smelling alcohol, to see if the sensation went away. It was bad. Not like my first pregnancy. So week 8, I was feeling very bloated, nausea, and at the end of the day, my feet started getting really swollen. If I was walking, doing a lot of things around the house or anything, my feet at the end of the day, I would need to like lay down because I would, like, I had no energy at all whatsoever. So week 9, I was tired, my head hurts. Some foods I couldn't tolerate, like egg rolls, like the taste of egg rolls tasted really sour to me, like really bad. Nausea at night, and I have been feeling very, very thirsty. Like like when I drink water, like cold water, oh my god, I'm in heaven. So week 10, this is when I went in for another ultrasound. Was it week 10? I went in for my ultrasound, and we got to see the baby. Really, the difference between week 6 or 7, between week 7 and week 10, baby has grown so much. And like I could see it in my body, the changes, because I was not showing at all for my first pregnancy. But for this one, it's like, oh, you could tell. And I even asked my doctor, like, is there one only in there? Because I'm showing pretty fast. So week 10, I did the ultrasound and I went in for the genetic testing, which they tell you if the baby has any Down syndrome or any deficiencies, and they tell you the gender. So I went in and everything was okay. Another thing that started, like I would say like around week 8, was like the backbone, like where you sit, your butt, it hurts really bad. Like I could be sitting in a position, I can't be sitting in a position for too long because it will start hurting and I have to lay down. So week 10, the symptoms were tiredness. I had really bad headaches. That's when the headaches started hitting me really, really bad. I've been very stuffy, like, and I'm not sick, I'm just stuffy. And a very emotional thing. I know it's really early and some of you are gonna be like, what? But that's my dog in the outside. Like, I started feeling baby move, like the flutters. So week 11, my symptoms were head hurting, nausea, started again, especially like week 10, they were almost gone, but week 11, again, nausea really bad, especially at nighttime, and I felt very tired. My cravings started. Taco Bell. And I am not a Taco Bell person. Like, I don't like to eat Taco Bell. I would crave the beefy chalupas with nachos and a lot of water and like salty things. So week 12, basically the same thing. Symptoms, nausea, really bad. My anxiety has triggered a little bit. Anxiety in week 12 has been very difficult. Like, I've been crying, and I know that's not good for the baby. You know, it really isn't. My headaches, oh my God. And I normally suffer from migraines, so it's a little difficult. And my congestion has been really, really bad. My cravings, again, Taco Bell, fruity drinks. Another thing is, I am obsessed with watermelon and cantaloupes. So that's like my number one thing. Week 13, symptoms, heartburn, headaches, back pain, feet are getting swollen after a very long day. I'm still very emotional, like really emotional. I was watching a YouTube video of this couple doing their gender reveal, and I just started crying. Cravings. I am into pizza. Pizza. I am like obsessed with pizza right now. And wings. Oh my God, wings. Like with ranch. It's bad. Yeah, you guys. That's it for now. That sums up my whole first trimester. I'm very excited. I am very thankful because God has given us once again the opportunity to become parents during this crazy time. And God keeps his promises, you know. Don't doubt if God gave you a word. Keep fighting for that, because it's gonna happen. It's meant to happen, but not in our timing, in his timing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed.